Sometimes you hear a story that just moves you. When I heard Jenna Collins' testimony at a charity event through King's Home Shelby Auxiliary that I attended a few months ago, I got chills. What if a single piece of pottery could help change someone's life? Today we're visiting a place in Chelsea, Alabama. Beautiful handcrafted pottery is creating opportunities, restoring hope, and helping women discover purpose and promise. I'm Kathryn Romanchuk, your host for the American Dream Selling Birmingham, and this is Prodigal Pottery. Prodigal Pottery is about so much more than clay. Here, women overcoming homelessness, domestic abuse, and human trafficking are finding hope, healing, purpose, and a fresh start, all through the meaningful work and the love of Jesus. And every piece tells a story of restoration. When I saw your testimony at the King's Home Shelby Tablescapes event, I literally was floored and I was moved to tears. Can you tell us how your story is connected to Prodigal Pottery?
Absolutely. So I was an IV heroin user for over 10 years. What led me to come to King's Home was I was living in the woods. By this point, I've lost 2 children because of my addiction, and so I found out I was pregnant again. And I remember that I hit my knees and I told God that I was either going to get sober or that I was going to end my life. God does what he always does, and he provided a way. I came to a treatment center in Birmingham called Alethea House. It radically changed my life there for those 3 months. At that point, I had my son, 2 or 3 weeks old, and we got on the van and came straight to King's Home. King's Home radically changed my life. And so how Prodigal Pottery is in that is Prodigal Pottery is the jobs program, a part of King's Home. So we employ the women from the shelter, we employ women from other shelters. I've been here since 2018, just worked my way up, and as of July of last year, I took over as sole director. I would not be the woman I am today had King's Home and Prodigal Pottery not been a part of my story. I just recently celebrated 8 years of sobriety. I get to live a life that I don't think I could have ever dreamed up for myself, but also I get to watch other women get their life back. We employ, equip, and empower.
How many women does Prodigal Pottery employ, and then also what's their capacity?
I can have up to 15 women here that we employ full-time Monday through Friday, but we also have our other jobs program, the King's Home Collection Store.
Right.
And so that employs 3 other women. The house can hold 24 beds, so they have 12 single beds upstairs, and then they have 12 mother suites downstairs. And so they're able to have a room for their kid and for them. There's not a lot of programs that allow you to bring your children.
Right.
And so King's Home provides that safe space because they also have in-house childcare. It's a really great program.
When people purchase a piece of pottery, what do you hope that it will resonate with them?
You get to be a part of that woman's healing journey. That woman was safe, secure, and she was working a dignified job. That piece is a result of that.
So this is where the transformation happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where
Okay.
everything comes to get fired. Once it comes out of the kiln after it's been hardened, it goes to the paint team and it gets painted and it comes back into here. And so these were fired up to 17 to 1800 degrees. Last year, over 70,000 pieces came out of this
I
kiln room.
was just about to ask you that.
Yes.
70,000 pieces.
We are sold in around 2,200 stores across the United States and in 3 countries.
Today wasn't really about pottery. It was about people. It's about second chances, and it's about purpose and promise. Because just like clay, our lives are often shaped through tragedy, refined through challenges, and strengthened by the flames, only to come out stronger. At Prodigal Pottery, we've seen that fire isn't the end of the story, it's part of the process. I'm so grateful to live in a city that supports organizations like Prodigal Pottery. And this place is a beautiful example of what can happen with compassion, faith, and opportunity intersect. I'm Kathryn Romanchuk. Until our next adventure, keep finding purpose, keep embracing promise, and keep living your American dream.